3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Marne Report.
Hey, Fort Stewart, it's Kevin Larson with this week's edition of the Marne Report. April is Alcohol Awareness Month, and Fort Stewart's Army Substance Abuse Prevention Program hosted several events in April to educate soldiers, families, Army civilians about the dangers of alcohol abuse. We went ahead and took a video that ASAP created from that event and turned it into a podcast, because even though April is the month for alcohol awareness, every month should be Alcohol Awareness Month. Go ahead and take a listen, and we'll see you on the flip side.
So April is a very big month for the Army Substance Abuse Program because it is Alcohol Awareness Month. So we started our campaign by having a proclamation, and that proclamation shows a joint force or a joint effort and joint community between the Hinesville mayor, who actually came onto Fort Stewart, and with the Fort Stewart, Georgia garrison commander. So they signed the proclamation to show the joint effort to promote against underage consumption of alcohol, alcohol abuse, and driving under the influence. We actually did the same proclamation in Savannah, where the Savannah mayor came and met with Hunter Army Airfield's garrison commander, and those two together signed the proclamation for a joint force effort and joint community for Savannah and Hunter Army Airfield.
Hi, my name is Dr. Cherry Duncan, and I work for ASAP. So what is ASAP? Alcohol Substance Abuse Prevention. What we do is more than that, though. We also work with gambling, we work with suicide. So any of your high-risk behaviors, we can help you with those. This month is Alcohol Awareness Month, the entire month of April. We're doing all kinds of activities. We've done drunk dodgeball up at Hunter. We did a holistic health fair down here at Stewart. We have done different demonstrations where you can unlock a door when you're wearing drunk goggles. We also have hula hoops, balls. There's all kinds of ways that we can help you to simulate drinking and to understand the impact that it can have on driving and even tasks that you have around the house when you're taking care of your children, how alcohol can impact you. We're not saying don't drink. What we focus on is low-risk behaviors. And that is the focus of everything that we do, is helping people to understand how they can live a low-risk life. We're hoping that people who get into trouble come see us before they get into trouble.
As an ASAP specialist, we're required to we have three major roles. One is substance abuse, one is suicide awareness and prevention, and one is risk reduction, where they use a commander's toolkit to actually identify the target groups per unit and per the local area, and ensure that commanders are getting and first sergeants are getting the proper training and awareness of what's going on with whatever the latest drug is, or if suicide's a pattern, or even just vaping with the children. But risk reduction, that's a big deal. Now we have three ASAP specialists between Fort Stewart and Hunter. I'm primarily at Fort Stewart, but I cover down at Hunter Army Airfield a lot. And my main role out of those three is the substance abuse portion. So I cover the majority of what we call Prime for Life. So Prime for Life is a course, it's a life skill course. It's evidence-based, and it's designed by the Preventive Research Institute, and that's what the Army uses it to teach those who suffer from alcohol abuse or have got driving under the influence, driving while intoxicated charge, or they failed a urinalysis, something came up hot for a drug. But we are all cross-trained, so I still am involved highly in the suicide awareness campaign, which our big campaign for that is September, but we still do suicide inspections. We do unit risk inventories to help the commanders and first sergeants identify not just behavioral issues, but possible issues where soldiers are suffering from depression.
With ASAP and the suicide prevention, what we do is we go out and we do prevention education for both service members as well as their family members and the government civilians, to educate them on the warning signs, the risk factors, and how that an individual can assist someone to dealing with those warning signs, and how you can get them to the necessary resources to provide them assistance. A lot of people don't understand the correlation between Alcohol Awareness Month with in comparison to suicide. Many times, individuals that are attempting to take their life or do complete suicide are under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Therefore, that's why we are together, drug and alcohol, ASAP, and suicide. We also like to educate people on, hey, when you're depressed and you're drinking, that's when most of the time your people are, having the ideations of suicide. The advice I would give the soldiers is utilize your resources. Don't let pride get in your way of reaching out for help, and find somebody that you can trust and confide in. If you're having problems dealing with an issue, or you're feeling depressed or isolated, then you really need to talk to someone. You have your chaplain, you have your MFLAC, you have your behavioral health, you have ASAP, and we're always ready to provide assistance. And the thing that we always tell people is, no one has told you that they care. I care. We care. And we have your six.
And remember, we are one life, one army, one family.
It's that time of year again. It's PCS season. We know PCSing is stressful. There's a lot to keep track of, from getting your orders to shipping your household goods, arranging your travel, learning about your new Army home, and so much more. That's why we want to make it as stress-free as possible by providing you with the one-size-fits-all tool, the Digital Garrison app. The Digital Garrison app is your one-stop shop to learn all about your new Army home. The Digital Garrison app gives you valuable information at your fingertips. Gate hours, services on post, phone numbers, and more. The Digital Garrison app is your insight into your new Army home. So download the Digital Garrison app today.